Well, hey, King of Kings, Mike White here. We got another episode of Top 5. Mr. B rocking the goofy faces right off the bat, out of the gate tonight. I'm excited about our topic tonight. More on that in a second. First of all, we'd like to welcome Julie Easley, special guest. How you feeling, Julie?
Woo-hoo, good. I'm excited to be here.
All right. Mr. B, always my co-host. How we doing?
Feeling real good tonight. Feeling real good.
Real good. All right. This week's topic is your quarantine. Who are your 5 people that you would want to be stuck with? We're coming out of this quarantine phase, we hope. But if you're stuck with 5 people, who are you stuck with? Here's some rules and parameters. They can't be family. They can't be coworkers. They can't be fictional characters. And they must be living. So I'd love to hear from each of you guys before we go. We don't know our list. It's all secret. How did you pick your team? Did you go the functional route? Is it more of the remodel your house, cook food? Is it who's enjoyable to be with? Is it controversial where you're picking Kim Jong-un, Donald Trump, and Nancy Pelosi? Balanced approach. How are you doing this? Julie Easley, how did you approach your quarantine 5?
All right. First of all, I did not pick anybody controversial. I do not want to live in a house with people that are unenjoyable to be with. So first of all, it had to be someone I felt like I could tolerate living with for a long period of time. All right. I've got some funny people on my list. I've got some utility players that I feel like will be really helpful. I've actually got somebody that I feel like would be kind of a spiritually helpful person to have around. So that's kind of how I'm picking it.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
What was your approach to this?
What?
What?
You said you have someone who's a spiritually a what person?
Helpful. Helpful.
I thought you said hellhole.
A spiritual hellhole. That's who we're going with tonight.
No.
Mr. B, how did you approach your quarantine?
Yeah, mine's a bit of a grab bag. I mean, I've got some functionality, but I've got a whole lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
All right. And just a little notice for everyone. Julie is our boss. So we might tone down a little bit in the criticism because we like to keep our jobs.
There we go.
We always start out with an honorable mention or something. Julie, do you have anything you'd like to say in an honorable mention?
Yes, I'm cheating right away. First category, I'm cheating on this. So this is not someone I would want to be in quarantine with for the entire time. This is someone who I would like to show up 3 or 4 hours and then send on his way.
Who is it?
Here we go.
Go.
Killing you.
Elton John.
Oh, a little bit concert.
Yes, he's got so many good songs. Like 3 hours worth, that would be so fun. But I would not want to live with him.
Yeah, so dinner party, like Elton John, some rock, a little talk. See you later.
Totally. Yes.
Okay.
Super fun.
Respect. Mr. B, you got anyone honorable mention that you want to throw out there?
Yeah, so our parameters are they have to be living, they can't be fictional. So I do have one honorable mention. This is a little out there. I'm probably going to get made fun of again for this, but so this is a fictional character from one of my favorite Disney movies. This is Mushu from Mulan. I love that character, Mushu.
Is that the old lady, or who is Mushu? I don't even know who this is.
That little dragon. There's that little dragon who's voiced by I don't know, the guy who did Daddy Daycare.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, man, but that is a reach off the bat. And
it only gets better from here.
I'll share my 5 at the end, but this was the hardest top 5 to put together.
Really?
Tough, I think. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get into our 5. There's not really a ranking with this. We're just revealing our 5 and reasons behind it. Okay. Julie, who you got?
All right, number 1, Charles Barkley. I think so at our house, we watch a ton of ESPN, just an absolute ton of ESPN. I think he's hilarious all the time.
Glorious.
Yeah.
And and then he could play basketball with my guys. So that would be good. Also, he can reach things on high shelves. We are not a tall people in the Easley house.
Wow.
So, but I just find him consistently hilarious. So he's my number 1.
Notice the explanation. I love Chuck also. He'd be in my honorable mention category. Wow. But out of left field, Pete. You didn't expect that from Julie coming hard.
No way. No way. I didn't know you knew who Charles Barkley was. This is amazing.
All right, Mr. B, who's your first person?
Terrible. Okay. So this one, here's the deal. I love eating great food, and so many people hate on this guy so much, but he's one of the most generous celebrity chefs out there, even with his crazy hair and backwards upside down glasses, Guy Fieri.
Oh,
yeah. People are always taking a dump on this guy, and he's one of the coolest guys ever. He's generous. He's giving. He is one of the main people for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he is like an amazing dude. And people just hate him because he's got like flame shirts. But I love Guy Fieri.
Is he the one who does diners, drive-ins, and whatever it is? Yeah. Yeah. With the hair.
You nailed it.
Yep. All right, good.
The convertible shades going backwards.
Yep. No, I like him too.
All right, coming strong. You guys are both strong. The first one's Julie. Who's your second person of your quarantine?
All right, this is just an all-around nice. Like, I think he would be a joy to live with. Tom Hanks.
Oh.
You know, he's just like seems like the nicest guy. Also, he's pretty funny.
Does he still have COVID?
No. Also, he's COVID-free.
Oh,
so
but he's got antibodies to it.
Maybe. There you go. I mean, he's guaranteed not to pass it along anymore. So
yeah, it's depending on when you were stuck with Tom Hanks, but that's a solid choice too. I like that.
I think so too. Yeah.
Mr. B, who's your next person?
Yeah, so I'm going to keep with the functionality thing going here because in just our quarantine time, we've had HVAC issues, we've had plumbing issues, we have a door that got blown off in the Nebraska wind in our new house. So I need someone who's handy, and I need someone who's goofy and fun as well. So come on over, leave your wife at home. Chip Gaines.
Oh, that's a good one.
Chipper.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wonder what he's like without JoJo. I feel like the few shows I've watched, she's always just like ripping on that dude. Like they seem cute together, but she's always like condescending towards him and ripping on him.
Do you need any shiplap installed in your home?
For real. And I know Tyler Rolfson is fired up about that choice right there. He's a Baylor Bear.
He loves it.
Yeah, no, he went to Baylor.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's interesting.
All right,
that's really good.
Number 3, who we got?
All right, this is definitely, I think this may be a controversial choice, but this person, again, utility player. She can cook. She does all sorts of things around the house. You know who it is. Also, okay, Martha Stewart.
Wow.
All the things. But here's the thing, though. Seeing her with Snoop, I think she could be fun, at least occasionally. So I don't know. She can do it all, and she works hard. She can fix things around the house, too.
What did she go to jail for? Was it like embezzlement?
Insider trading.
Insider trading. If you need some insider trading, I bet when she was locked up, she learned how to make some toilet hooch in prison. So that's good in quarantine.
I think it changed her. I think it humbled her. She's a better person because of it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
For some reason, I don't think her prison experience looked the same as most people's prison experience.
No. He was in a mansion somewhere in the hills. I don't know. In the Hamptons. Sure. Ridiculous. Mr. B, who's your number 3?
Okay, so if I'm going to be in quarantine and on my quarantine, I want someone who can tell the story well, who's a great storyteller, but who's also going to be able to narrate what we're going through. So one of the best actors and voices in showbiz, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
That's so good. That's awesome. He sounds like God.
Yeah, that's good. Check out Frank Caliendo doing Morgan Freeman. I don't know if you've seen that. He sounds more like Morgan Freeman than Morgan Freeman. It's incredible. But Morgan Freeman, that's a solid choice. I mean, he's 150 years old, isn't he, Mr. B?
Yeah.
He does. Yeah. You can tell how old he is by the number of like freckles that he keeps collecting. He's like 400 years old. He's amazing.
That's true.
And for all the oldies like me, Electric Company. I mean, he was amazing on Electric Company too. You guys are like, what is Electric Company?
I remember that back in the day. Right, no, Julie, who is next on your list?
All right, this person, so this is not a super well-known person. I tried to find well-known people, but I think this person's amazing. She's an incredible speaker, Bible teacher, totally inspirational, super positive. Nope, Christine Kane. Love her. Do you know her?
I don't know her.
Oh, she's incredible. Check it out.
All
Check
right.
it out. She's great.
Kane as in
Yes.
Michael Caine, Caine. Kane.
Yes, Christine. She's incredible.
Okay.
So
I've seen her speak. She's also pretty fun and spunky too.
absolutely. Yes. Super, just an incredible speaker. So I totally look up to her. She'd be great.
That's a pretty good balance right there. All enjoyable. Martha Stewart.
I know it's iffy, but all of her, all of her pros outweigh the cons.
He's
in my
cooking up
opinion.
good stuff for
Yeah.
real. Mr. B, next on your list, who you got?
Yes, I mean, so far I've got some loud, outgoing, kind of alpha type people. So I need to bring it down a little bit and actually take my favorite sports hero of all time. I would love just to spend some time with him. They say you should never meet your heroes because you'll probably be disappointed, but I'm taking my chances and welcoming Barry Sanders.
Knew it.
No.
Man. That was one of my
That's a
favorite
choice.
things, too. I love it. I love it right there. Lion retired. Some would say early, but now we're seeing more of that retiring early, protecting yourself to have longevity.
Right.
Barry was one of the pioneers of that. Jim Brown, Barry Sanders.
Nice.
Incredible thing about Barry Sanders, he would take naps during the game.
How relaxed of him.
That's how relaxed he always was. And they'd
That's
wake him up.
unbelievable.
The guy was insane.
Yeah, you gotta love that confidence.
Yeah.
Spiritual gift of sleeping. All right, Julie,
There you
to round out your quarantine, your 5, who are you
Okay.
thinking with?
Also, this person I just think would be fun, and I think he's proven his worth during this quarantine. So I'm going to go with Jimmy Fallon. I mean, he's been great. I think he was starting to get a little less popular, but he's just been extremely, extremely good during this time. So I'm going with him. I think things would be fun with him just about all the time. So
Just a good dude, talented,
Totally.
musical, all that stuff. Connected.
Yes.
I'll share more on that. He might make my list as well.
Woo!
Who you wrapping up with?
You know, it's interesting you ended with Jimmy Fallon. I also wanted to end with someone who I knew would just be flat out fun. Because if we know anything that this time it gets old, and once you do Netflix, like all of Netflix, you're done, right? So
Right.
so I had to narrow down to 3 people, and one of them was Jimmy Fallon, Kevin
Okay.
Hart, or the guy I landed on, Bill Murray.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bill Murray. And if you don't know, there's one of the most incredible documentaries. It was on Netflix for a while, all about how Bill Murray just shows up at random places and has these random experiences in people's lives, show up at a house party, wash their dishes, and leave. Just like incredible documentary. Bill Murray, I think he would keep life so much fun.
Yeah.
Mr.
He's
B.
Groundhog Day. Yes.
Yes. Mr. B, do you have a favorite Bill Murray movie?
Favorite Bill Murray movie, man. You know what? I'm kind of young to really know Bill Murray's stuff that well. So like for me as a kid, Bill Murray was Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strong.
And
That's iconic.
I mean, I don't think, yeah, it's iconic. I don't know that it would be the essence of Bill Murray, but that's kind of what I knew him from. And like even his cameo in Zombieland, the guy just seems like such a fun dude.
Yeah.
So
Groundhog Day was classic. For me, it's Caddyshack, though. He was so good.
Yeah.
Caddyshack, iconic. Well, let me go through my 5 really quickly, then I'll recap. And then we would love for you guys to comment on which house you'd want to live in, Julie, Peter, or Mike. There's a couple overlaps here. My first person, Guy Fieri.
What?
Dude. I know. I think he's cooking it up, man. He's just enjoyable to be with. The bleached hair, that's fine. Maybe I'll bleach my tips. I don't know. What's up?
There you go.
Secondly, I went sports star like Mr. B did. I went Irvin Magic Johnson.
Oh,
That
yeah.
dude is likable, just fun. Man, talk about an entrepreneur worth $1 billion, started all kinds of business, super connected. I'd love to hear Lakers history from Magic Johnson. Number 3, I went political. George W. Bush. He is just a good guy.
I love him.
Yeah, just so likable. And get some of the inside scoop on the White House, the Secret Service, just politics, those sorts of things. I think W. Bush would be pretty fun to live with. Next, I had Jimmy Fallon as well, like Julie. He's just a good dude. He's also so connected, so I think that would multiply my celebrity list. And through Zoom with every celebrity in the world.
Amazing.
Number 5, my last person, Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, he is hilarious, man. We're gonna be laughing the entire time. He may be missing some clothing, but we're going to be laughing the entire time with Will Ferrell. So my 5 recap: Guy Fieri, Magic Johnson, George W. Bush, Jimmy Fallon, Will Ferrell.
Good list.
5, Charles, Chuck Barkley, Tom Hanks, Martha Stewart, Christine Kane, Jimmy Fallon. Mr. B went with Guy Fieri, Chip Gaines, Morgan Freeman, Barry Sanders, Bill Murray. We'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Where did we get it right? Where did we get it wrong? Which house you would like to live in most, Julie, Mr. B, or myself? And if you have thoughts on your quarantine, who would you want to live with? Post that below. We'll respond and react online. Final thoughts, Julie, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, you guys made excellent choices. It just solidifies in my mind why you work for me.
And this was not as controversial. We're not hating each other. It's just all like good choices.
No, everybody's amazing. It's good.
Uplifting and smiling. Mr. B, any final thoughts from you?
Man, I just really, I love to hear what everyone else has to say. And I don't even mind if you guys rip on any of my stuff. That's totally fun. So keep it coming. Keep on with your comments. And I love to hear about your top 5s. It's been really enjoyable for me in this season.
Yeah.
All right. Comment below. We love you guys. Talk to you soon.